Hey everybody, I am excited as I am getting plugged in here on Facebook. It is day 2 of the 12 days of giving. I'm excited, so stay tuned. Yay, I see you all now. Okay, I had to back out of my streaming software and actually go on Facebook and make sure it was all connected and ready to go live. So we are doing day 2 of the 12 days of gifting, and today is all about changing your life, literally changing your life by using the Orisha Oya. So you don't want to miss this. I am going to go ahead and get this, share it out to some places. Oops. Hold on. I don't think I meant to. Oh, here, I see a comment. Let me find where I got it up. Oh, no. Oh, hey, Shanar. Hey, hon. How you doing, dear? I'm getting this shared out, so if you're watching, by all means, please go and share this for me so that not only can you get all the good information, but other people that you know can get it. And if you're coming in, go ahead and throw up some hearts, some likes, all of that good stuff, because we're about to have a little bit of fun today. I will go ahead and kind of recap yesterday. If you missed yesterday was day 1 of the 12 days of gifting, and it was all about Oshun. So if you missed that, make sure you go back on my page and watch all about Oshun with love, fertility, all this good stuff, and that will be that. So let's see. Make sure you are sharing. What? Sometimes I make up really kind of corny ass songs. But I mean, if you kind of look at it from my perspective, I'm sitting behind a camera talking. Oh, you're doing good. You just shared blue. Oh, thank you, Shania. Yeah, so I'm kind of just talking, and the only thing that I can see are words being typed. And so, yeah, I have no idea what's happening, but I'm here. All right, Oya. Who is Oya? I will tell you this, is that I am a child of Oya. And Oya she's really nobody to be messed with, right? If you do not know anything about Oya, Oya is the Orisha of winds, hurricanes, rain, all that stuff. So she actually works to clear paths. She will say, okay, what you want? I'm going to go in here and I can just clear out everything like a tornado. And boom. Oh, why is my headphones on? And then boom, it's done. So I'm going to show you some products that I have for Oya. Again, if you missed yesterday, all of the products that I make for the Orisha collection are blessed because, you want to make sure they work. But also to make sure that the Orisha and all the essence are there. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out. I got so many things around my neck and everything is getting all tangled up. Whatever. Alright. So let me go ahead and jump right on in. You might have seen me post up some information about this particular set right here. And this is the Oya set. And so it comes with the candle. It comes with the powdered incense, bath, and then the oil down here. And I'm going to give you some close-up shots of these items individually here in a second. Hopefully this light isn't too bright in here. I mean, it's good for natural daylight, but gosh, it looks super bright on my computer. Let me go ahead and show you the candle. This is a candle that I have not labeled yet. I don't know. I got a lot of wax on the outside. I don't know how I managed to do that. But as you can see, I love everything glittery. So you can see some of the sparkles in there. And then it's just going to be a little hard to see because this candle is so dark. If you can kind of see, oh, don't look at my messy wax on the other side. You might be able to see some of the herbs in there. I don't know. I think that's going to be a horrible shot. But these candles are all pre-dressed with herbs. in oils particular to the Orisha, because you want to make sure that you're putting in all genuine ingredients according to the Orisha. Not every herb is going to work for every Orisha, right? So I did a lot of research and making sure, I talked to my godfather, making sure that everything was genuine and everything was perfect. I will tell you, when you're working with Oya, as you're listening, when you're working with Oya, you have to be very specific in what it is that you want, right? Because if you just say, hey, I'm going to get this set, I'm going to go ahead and change my life, especially with the new year coming up, you don't want to just say, hey, Oya, clear my path. Because you might have a whole lot of stuff removed that you didn't really want removed. Oya's going to say, okay, I hear you, and boom, it's done. And then you kind of looking around like, why is everything gone? So whenever you're working with Oya, you want to be very careful and very specific about what it is that you want your path cleared for. So for example, if things are happening in your life, and I don't know, for instance, maybe, where's my phone going off? You can't get a job. Like, oh my God, I'm going to interview after interview after interview after interview. And like, I'm just not getting where I want to get to. I feel like something's blocking me. I feel like, I can't do what it is that I want to do. Then Oya could be somebody that you could petition as an Orisha. You could say, Oya, can you please clear my path to obtain a position, a job, a career in XYZ. So now you're going from point A to point B, and you're asking Oya to clear everything out of the way between those 2 points. Now, again, if you're not specific and you say just, hey, clear my path, then she might go and clear everything between A and Z, and then you're like, well, wait, what happened? This is not, okay. You have to be very specific. One other thing, too, that I want to address with Oya. You might have, here, let me make sure there's no comments. You might have heard that Oya is she's in a cemetery, she deals with the dead. I'm going to tell you that she is the gatekeeper of the cemetery. So, particularly like around Dia de los Muertos, or any kind of ancestor work, then this is the person that will this is the Orisha. She was a person, but she's an Orisha now. This is the Orisha that actually opens up the gates. So, for example, if you are having a hard time connecting with your ancestors, or anybody that's on the other side that you want to communicate with, then you want to petition and ask Oya to open up the gates to let that person come through. So this is an Orisha that you can work with on ancestor communication, ancestor connection, and all of that other good stuff. Okay? You need that one too, Denisha. Oh, thank you, love. So I showed you all the candle. If you're just joining in, with the purple glitter, because I just like everything to sparkle for whatever reason, because it just makes it pretty. But this is the oil. So let me switch my screens here for a second and see. Yeah, so this is the oil. Oh, you see the label and the oil. You can see all of the different herbs that are in there. Did I put glitter in here too? I probably did, or I meant to. I probably wanted to put glitter in the oil because I like everything sparkly. But you can see all those different herbs, and again, all of these items have been blessed by my godfather, who is a priest in Orisha within the Regla de Ocha path, Regla de Ocha spiritual path. It's not really a religion, so I try to say path or practice or whatever it may be. But if you're interested in learning more about Regla de Ocha, just let me know. I will tell you real quick is that Regla de Ocha is, we work with the Orishas, but we also work with learning the original, geez, don't get me to start trying to pronounce stuff. Original Yorubian way. So what I am learning and what I am practicing, it is original to Nigeria, Yoruba, all over there, right? And we're taking it back, we're taking it traditional. So now you might ask, well, how is this different from Ifa or Santeria or whatever other kind of, or hoodoo, right? Excuse me. Regla de Ocha is not really that much different from Ifa. It's just kind of levels and graduation steps. A lot of people do go straight to Ifa, which is okay, but Regla de Ocha, and then you move on to Ifa, which is like the highest of these daggone dogs. If y'all hear them in the background, they are so annoying. But Ifa is like the highest, I guess, initiation. And so right now what I'm doing is going through Regla de Ocha, and then I may go on to Ifa. I don't know. But with all of that said, the only difference between Regla de Ocha and Santeria, pretty much, I like to say, is some other differences too. But the simplest explanation is that Santeria uses saints. They synchronize the Orishas with saints. Regla de Ocha does not. Regla de Ocha you can find in like Mexico, Cuba, Panama, Venezuela, and of course in the United States. Excuse me. Santeria you can kind of find in those same areas too. But yeah, that is what we're doing. So let's see here. Where are we right now? I showed y'all the oil. Hey, you know what? I think I might go ahead. I don't know. Should I drop another promo code today? Because I don't want y'all to miss out on this. Let me go ahead and log into Etsy right now. I think I might drop another promo code. Yesterday, I dropped a free shipping promo code. So that means if you go to my Etsy store right now, the link is located up in the description. You will actually get free shipping on everything. And I'm trying to see if I should add a free percentage off. I know that was one of the suggestions I had yesterday, but excuse me, she kind of said it too late. I don't know. Y'all chime in. Let me know. Drop what now? Everything except 100% off. Because I gotta eat, I gotta live, and I got a 7-year-old daughter. So go ahead and chime in. Let me know what y'all think I should make the promo code for. Now, because I'm all about, sorry, I'm logging in Etsy, so I kind of went out the screen here. I'm all about making sure that, you're able to get things, at a reasonable price, free shipping for domestic items, things like that. And it's the season of giving, so it doesn't matter what you practice or if you celebrate Christmas or not, if you celebrate Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, winter solstice, whatever. Right now, usually people are like, hey, I want to either give something to myself or I want to give something to somebody else that I love and I know they would love this, right? So, all right, do I have any suggestions, any comments? None? All right, so I guess I'm going to have to go in and make up my own code, or maybe I should wait. I'll wait and see. So if you have any suggestions on a certain percentage off of any of my over 100 products in my Etsy store, you can kind of go ham with some good promo codes, right? All right. I know yesterday, well, you know what? Let me not continue and get ahead of myself. All right, let's talk about this bath right here. Let me make sure. I keep having to switch screens out. So let's talk about this bath. If you could see all the, here, wait, gotta move it over here. Okay, yeah, there we go. You can see the different layers of ingredients here. This purple stuff down at the bottom is nothing but bath safe skin safe non-color. Hold on, let me try this again. It is skin safe bath colorant. Yeah, stuff like they do use in bath bombs and stuff where they make the bath bombs different colors. So that's what this is. This is nothing but sea salt that is colored specifically to the Orisha's color. And so we have purple on here, if you can see that. And then you can see some mugwort for the gatekeeper of the cemetery. And then I think I added some calamus there to represent the commanding of changing the winds and the paths and such for people. I added some nutmeg in there, and that is for, like prosperity, abundance, and things like that. And then at the other, hold on, what else did I add in here? Yeah. And then I added more sea salt. But again, this entire package, you don't understand. I be hauling boxes over there. I'm like, hey Ray, can you bless this for me? He's like, okay, Jennifer, I'll do it. Yes, so these are some of the type of items that I sent over there to definitely for him to help me out and be like, hey, I want to make sure these are good for everybody. Because I don't want to be selling some illegitimate products. Because I don't want to mess with the Orishas. I am 100% like, I do not want to screw anything up and make anything and do anything wrong, because these are deities, very high deities that you'll be working with. And trust me, you do not want to play and mess around. All right, let me switch my screens here again. Come back over to Facebook. All right. Now, I've showed you the oil. I showed you the candle. I showed you the bath. Alright, the only thing that I can't technically show you separately is the incense. And that is because I forgot to... Hey, it's Aya. How you doing, love? Love Oya. Yes, I know, right? I'm telling you, like, she one badass motherfucker. Sorry, I'm probably... Y'all know I kind of curse on here. She's real badass. She really is. But you can see here, I have her incense back here. What does Oya's incense smell like? Well, she has a very earthy smell. And that is because, of course, she works with the elements outside. And so her incense, again, I allow them to dictate and tell me what it is that they would like for me to make their items smell like. And so she's like, hey, throw some of this in there, throw some of that. So it does have a little patchouli in it. I know some people are kind of sensitive either to the smell. Some people are allergic. Some people don't really like patchouli. So I will tell you it has some slight patchouli and essential oils mixed in, along with a lot of other great herbs and things of that nature. So if you like patchouli, if you like some of like this, what is the name? Geranium. Geranium. What else did I put in there? I put patchouli, geranium, I think cypress, a little bit of cypress. I was working it out, trying to make sure that it smelled as grassy as possible. If you have never used powdered incense blends before, I got some more charcoal yesterday, so I could show y'all today. I'm going to show you how you use it. So, hold on, let me make sure it ain't hot. Let me take my pencil. Alright, so this is, let me switch my screens. Gotta keep switching my screens, make sure. Because my software is in real time, but Facebook is lagging, so I can't tell what I'm looking at. So you can see here, this is a charcoal. This is a very hard charcoal, and that's the reason why I'm not touching it. But this is a charcoal brick, and what happens is that you see the ash that's on the top there? That is the ash from the incense that I had poured on top. And what happens is, let me try this. This thing turns bright red. So I'm going to try and show you how hot it is. Hopefully it'll show up on the camera. I don't know if you can see any of it. But it's definitely there. Trust me, I'm not touching it. So, sorry. But yeah, you just put a little bit of powder on the incense brick. And then boom. Hey, Kim. And then boom. You got your whole room smelling like, whoever it is that you're working with. Especially Oya. Let's see here. So I'm going to show you. This is some Agun incense. I'm going to talk about Agun one of the other days, but his incense is really strong. So I'm going to show you, if you put a little bit of the incense powder on top, you don't need much. You can see the smoke start to rise from the top. And this is much more potent and much better, if you can see that, than... I like them better than incense sticks. And you can see it's burning on top there. So again, if you're not familiar with incense powders, this is how you use them. This is how you use them. And I love it. So let me put this back on its little heat plate because I ain't trying to have nothing burn down here. But right now I'm burning Ogun, and he's like a fierce protector warrior. And I'm going to get into that, another day. But let's get back to Oya. Excuse me. If you are looking to create change in your life, if you're looking and feel like everything is blocked, everything just keeps dropping, and getting in my way, Oya is the person that you want to go to. Now, I will say this is that you might be thinking, and you might not, but you might be thinking, well, can I go to LA for that? Like, can't he just open up some doors for me? Well, yeah, but if you have some bullshit you got to get rid of, then you want to go to Oya and make sure that she can get rid of the bullshit and anything that you don't need in your life that's going to hinder your progress. Who's calling me? Don't they know I'm doing a live broadcast? But yes, so Oya would be the person. And then I would say this. You might be asking, well, shouldn't I be asking LA for permission to work with Oya? Well, not necessarily permission, but you could go and say, hey, LA, can you open up the door so I can communicate directly with Oya? And then LA could say, yeah, sure. And so then, boom, you go ahead and start working with Oya. If you are a child of Oya, like I am, then you don't really have to ask LA to open up the door for communication. You could just say, Oya, what's up? Help a sister out. Get rid of some people, get rid of some situations, get rid of some bullshit that, I had to go and deal with, and I really ain't trying to have it no more. Then boom, Oya is going to say, what? Your wish is your command. Let me come in with my tornado, my hurricane, my winds, and move it all out. Because if you notice, I don't know if you ever watch these random ass videos on YouTube, like sometimes I do, where you're watching weather things and you see tornadoes coming in, people that are out there filming tornadoes. I don't know. Anyway, I'm glad they do because it's not entertaining, but it's fascinating, right? You see these tornadoes come in and you see that they pinpoint, and the tornadoes are very, I don't really know what verb to use. The tornadoes are very particular in which way they are going. And you can see that there is a path that the tornado follows. And that is exactly what Oya does. Clears your path, right? So if a tornado has to touch down, and sometimes it bypasses houses. Sometimes it goes straight through houses, then that house that's still standing, okay, Oya says, all right, you're good. You don't need to remove this particular person's situation or thing or noun, any kind of noun. But now I'm looking at this next thing, and this needs to be moved. This needs to be out of your way. So boom, she goes straight through it, and she knocks it all down, gets rid of it, and gets it out your way. Now, hopefully ain't nobody in there living, but we're just not even going to talk about that. But yeah. Kim. Okay, so Kim says, how do you know if you're a child of Oya? Well, so I would suggest that you do some reading and that you do some research. And then after you do your reading and research, then you can go and actually have a reading by either Babalawo. You could talk to my particular godfather, who's a priest, who's an Orisha. And then they will actually help, during the reading, they can see what's been happening in your life and determine who it is. Now, I will tell you this because I tend to be pretty in tune a lot. I know when I first met my godfather, I was like, yo, hey, I think I'm a child of Oya. He was like, well, hold on, let's pump the brakes a little bit. And then some time later in conversations with his godfather in Cuba, who has no idea really who I am, confirmed that I'm a child of Oya. And I was like, I knew it this whole time. So that's why I say go and do your research, find out who all the Orishas are. There are 7 main ones that many people know and talk about. But technically, there's over 400 and some Orishas. So if you might be one of the 7 main ones, but then you can also be any one of the 400 and some Orishas. So it can get quite confusing. And if it ever does get confusing during your research, then I would suggest you stop your research and then either contact me or contact a high priest of our Babalawo in your area. I hope that helped, Kim. Let me know if that made sense. Let me know if you have any questions about it, and then we can go ahead and get that on and popping. All right, so you might are familiar with a lot of the hoodoo products that I make. We're switching gears a little bit. Now, I will tell you is that I'm sitting there, I've been working with the Orishas and learning about them and all this other good stuff. And then I'm like, oh, well, let me go ahead and make some products for y'all. And they're like, yeah, you can, but you need to make sure that you separate my products, our products, from your hoodoo products. And I was like, but y'all bougie. But you know what? I had to oblige and I had to listen. And the reason why is because the hoodoo products I work with, my spirit guides, my ancestors, within my own energy and my own knowledge of source and manifestation. And those are the products that I created, like, the Get a Job oil, the Chakra Balance oil, all of that kind of stuff. But the Orishas are something different because they are deities, because they were human, and they're, it's time for you to get a reading, Kim. I see. Okay. Well, let me know if you need any help, love. I'm always here. Send me a DM or whatever it is that you can do on here to send messages. Just let me know. But yeah, so I made this entire separate collection called the Orisha collection because these are powerful deities that can create and change and enhance your life. These products are not coming from me or any connection to me like my ancestors. These are strictly for the Orishas. So that's why I could not, put the same label on it, although I did start out putting it on there, how this is like a label for my hoodoo products. The Orisha said, no, that's good. You can still make those products, but you need to distinguish who we are and what we're about. And so I said, well, goddamn, okay, let me go relabel all this stuff. I was at Terra Blue. If you don't know anything about Terra Blue, it is located at 518 South Elm Street in downtown Greensboro. And I was talking to Sarah, the store owner, and I was showing her, at first I was having an issue with finding particular labels that I wanted to use. And then it just boiled down really to me having to cut out all these circle labels. And I was like, but I don't want to. I don't. But they kept saying, no, you have to. And I was like, okay. I just keep doing it. So it was a process, and it was a struggle, but I got it done. And so these are the labels that I had to recreate to create distinction amongst the things that I make. All of my products have stories. All of my products have special uses. All of my products are coming from genuine intent, genuine source of energy. And did I say genuine again? But yes, they are all genuine. And because I know I would not want to put out something that is just completely ridiculous. There are a lot of people out here that do give people like me and some other people that I know bad names. There's so many different conversations that I've had with clients. I can just talk about a two that I had yesterday, one from the day before that, where people are out here in this spiritual profession just trying to get money, trying to get what it is that they can get from people, and they want to get it fast. They don't care what's going on with them. They don't care about what it is that, is hurting their body, hurting their life. They don't care. They just want money. And I know for me, I distinguish myself by being able to say, hey, you know what? I hear what you're asking me. I had another lady that was asking me about a product in my store on Etsy. And I said, you know what? I really don't think this is the right product for you. Let's hop on a call, talk about your situation, and then from there, we can determine what is the best thing for you to accomplish your goal. So, pretty easily, I could be like, yeah, go ahead and get that. But no, that's the article. That is my sincere spirit. I just want to make sure that people know that, hey, I'm not out here just trying to, boom, just go ahead and get that. I don't care. I want to make sure that you're achieving your intent, that you're achieving what it is that you want through the use of my products, whether it is the hoodoo products, whether it is any of the Orisha collection, and go from there. Because, life is all about a cycle of energy, making sure there's good energy flowing back and forth. I'm telling you, sometimes I feel like I'm going crazy when I'm just sitting here talking to a computer. come down from that. It just makes me so upset. It makes me so upset that there are people out there that are, saying, hey, you got to give me $500 more. You got to give me $500 more. You got to give me $500 more so I can go do this. And people, and I'm not blaming the people that are doing it, because life can be hard. Life can be real shitty at times. And when you expect somebody to help you, you can be in a desperate place, and you really want somebody to come to your aid, and you really want somebody to help make this change in your life. And so it's no fault of theirs. It's the people that have ill intent and ill wishes and just really want to get a quick butt. It irks the fuck out of me. I'm gonna tell it like it is. So, all right. I think I just had to kind of get that off of my chest, because for the past few days, this has been my conversation with clients or prospective clients of just straight craziness. Straight craziness. All right. So let's see here. So with all that being said, I was talking about the Orisha collection, so now I am going to switch gears over into some hoodoo products that I do make. And so we're going to first start with my Get Business oil. Do I have it out here? I'm going to talk about it because I absolutely love this oil, and I actually don't even have any more. This is my master jar, y'all. It's my master jar, so you can kind of see some of the lingering ingredients down in there. I'm going to show you. Yeah, here, hold on. There we go. So you can kind of see this jar was full, and evidently now I need to make some more. Do I have... I was trying to see if I had... So I sell all of my oils in half-ounce jars. Half-ounce jars like this. This is plenty of oil. It will last you a while. This is not oil that you want to just kind of, moisturize your entire body with. That's not how this works. With the Get Business oil, what I would suggest is that anytime that you're going, hey Octavia, if you're still there, I see you. If you're doing any kind of business, if you're going to any kind of client meetings or anything of that nature, I would strongly suggest you putting it a little bit on your hands, maybe putting a few drops into some lotion as a base to help stretch out the oil. Go in, shake hands with people, you know what I mean? Especially if you're in the business of obtaining clients. Excuse me. That is a good oil to use. Or maybe you're trying to apply to win over a contract or something like that. This is the oil that you want to be able to give you that extra boost and that extra energy to do what it is that you want to do. Now, let me stop here and tell you this. I told you this yesterday. If you didn't watch the yesterday video about Oshun and love and fertility and all of that good stuff, then every single thing that I make, it's all about, they're all tools. They're all tools. And I gave this analogy, if you see a nail in the wall and you're looking on the floor and you see a hammer, you can keep looking at the nail on the wall and keep looking at the hammer, and unless you can move things with your eyes, you got to pick up that tool and use it, right? But that tool is not going to work unless you make the decision to pick it up and you make the decision to move forth and pulling out that nail. That hammer and that analogy that I just gave you are my products. Yes, my products are great. I've gotten great reviews. I've gotten great testimonials. I'm going to actually make some videos on those. But anyway, I digress. But if you don't pick it up and if you don't make the intention, the desire, and do anything that you need to do in order to make it work, it's not going to do anything. It can just sit right there and you can say, hey, yeah, it's right there, but it's not going to do a damn thing. And you just need to be very clear on what your desire is and what it is that you want to truly obtain. Because if you don't, it's not going to work the way you intended it to work. All right. Sorry, had a couple of stuff on there. All right. I talked about the Get Business oil. And then I'm going to talk about the bath, the complimentary bath that goes with this. So you can see the sea salt base at the bottom, and then there's a mix of different herbs and ingredients. We got chamomile, thyme, we got alkanet, basil, five-finger grass, that's also known as cinquefoil, frankincense, myrrh oil, money oil, orange oil, cinnamon oil, holy water. I mean, it's a whole bunch of stuff in here. And trust me, if you are ever about to go in for like, you have to pitch something, then you might want to take this bath either that morning. Yeah, you want to take it that morning before you have to go in and do something major as far as getting the business that you want and you desire. So yes, that's the Get Business products. All right, now then we're going to move into getting a job, because it's all about making sure, and I'm out of Get a Job too. This is an empty master container for Get a Job. It's empty, so it's not really anything I can show you, but some nutmeg. There's some nutmegs down there. Yeah, a little bit. It's a little bit. I got tape all around this bottle because I was trying to tape some stuff on my bottles, but yeah. That's the last remnants of the Get a Job oil. And I don't have a sample bottle of it, but all of these things are on my Etsy page. Now, look, if you are wanting to get any of these things, then let me know, because I'm feeling like I want to be in the mood for another promo code. You already are getting free shipping on my Etsy store. Now, if you want like some percentage off, promo codes, then hit me up. Let me know. I am doing this for you, and I want to make sure that you're getting the best deal during these 12 days of gift giving, to be able to make these purchases, either for yourself or for somebody else that you love and know. So drop some comments below and all this other good stuff. If you are looking for some special promo codes, trust me, I have Etsy pulled up in one of my windows. I can go over there, create it real quick, come back in here, drop a link, and then you automatically get it, because I just love y'all like that. All right, so we talked about oil. We talked about Get Business oil. We talked about Get a Job oil. One other thing, too, and you're going to probably be like, but I thought you were kind of on a theme of getting a job, getting business, I'm going to switch gears and go into my Aunt Sally's Dream Oil. Now, I do have some more in my, hold on. Gotta kind of. Okay, so you can see here, this is my dream oil. Why am I talking about this? Because sometimes we disconnect with our dreams. Sometimes we want to remember. You can kind of see all the stuff I got going on in here. I got a little bit of cardamom powder, anise, cinnamon, a lot of different stuff going on. And it's very thick. Well, not like thick, but you can see it's pretty opaque, especially when I shake all the ingredients in here. This oil is pretty incredible. There's like a couple of people that have come back to me and was like, yo, like, I don't know what the hell you put in this, but like the next day I woke up and I was in another world with my dreams. This is the kind of oil that you would actually want to put on your temples before you're going to sleep. You can put them on candles. That's fine. That's great. But I would strongly suggest that you put it on your temples. And again, all of my oils come in the 5 ounce, not 5 ounces. Geez, that'll be a much larger container. 1/2 ounce bottles. These bottles are $9 on Etsy. You already get free shipping. And whenever I get some suggestions, I might just go ahead and put some in. Then you'll even get a percentage off of that. So go ahead, take advantage. If you are local, if you're in or anywhere around Greensboro, North Carolina, then make sure you check out all of my products at Terra Blue. And Terra Blue is the most awesome, not just because like my stuff is there and I do readings there, but Terra Blue is a really great metaphysical new age spiritual store, right? You can go there and grab any of my products. So if you're ever around, stop by, because I'm actually headed there tomorrow morning to do readings. So if you're around and you're interested in a reading or just to kind of chit chat, then let me know. Come on by. All right, so we talked about oil, get a job, get business, dream oil. And then the last one I want to talk about, yes, ultimate money. Ultimate money. So this is the I've been talking nonstop. This is the ultimate money oil right here. And I mean, yeah, this is legit. I only have a little bit left in this jar. So yeah, this is the ultimate money oil. This money oil is good for dressing your cash before you go spend it. It is when you would want to. Do I have any? I left my pocketbook in the other room. I was going to show you a bill. This is oil that you want to put in the four corners of your money and one dot in the center on whatever dead president's face is on there. You want to put it dead in the center of that bill. Why? Because you want to make sure that the money knows. You want to make sure that the money is facing you. It knows who you are. And then you want to make sure that you are signing your name very tiny under the Department of Treasury stamp. There's a signature in the bottom left-hand corner. Okay? You want to make sure that your money knows who you are. You want to make sure that you're going to go out and circulate your money. And you want to make sure it knows where to come back to. And so not only is it going to come back, but it's going to be multiplied. Talk to your money. Use the oil as a tool to make sure that and go make it rain. I crack myself up sometimes, I tell you. All right, so that is it. I think that's it. Yeah, that is it. I love y'all, and I'm so glad that y'all joined in. You know what? Real quick before I go, let me go ahead and drop in a percentage off promo code. So if you have not already, please make sure that you go and hit. I'm going to do a 20% off. 20% off. I think that sounds good. We're going to do 20% off an order total of $9 or more. Okay, so, I mean, if you, let's see here. And then this promo code is actually going to only be good for today through December 22nd. So not only are you getting 20 off, not only are you getting free shipping, you're also going to get 20% off. And that's just because I love y'all. So I'm about to go ahead and pop that. Okay, I was about to start singing an Uncle Luke song. Pop that link right on into the chat box below. I am going to type in the address for Terra Blue if you are local. So that way you can come holler at your girl. Yes. I hope y'all had fun today. I know I did. Stay tuned until tomorrow because tomorrow we are going to be working with Chongo. I know a lot of people have heard of Chongo. Chongo really isn't like nobody. You don't want to fuck with Chongo either. You really don't. But we're going to talk all about Chongo and some other, and boy, I tell you, Chongo, let me just go ahead and tell you this like real quick, right? Because this is going to be fun talking about Chongo. Not only is Chongo a freaking amazing protector, but he's also extremely sexual. And if, you know, I make oils for my sex workers out here, right? Because, hey, you got to get in where you fit in. Ain't no judgment here. I don't care what you do as long as you're happy. So Chongo is all about sensuality, sexuality. Yeah, he also is protection, but we're going to have fun. So if you want to stay tuned, you want to drop in, talk about sex, talk about, you know, getting it on and popping, bringing back that passion, bringing back that fire in the bedroom, whether it's by yourself or somebody else, then make sure you are here on my page tomorrow. Not only are we going to talk about that, but I am also going to be dropping some more promo codes throughout this 12 days of gift giving, and you do not want to miss it. If you have not already, make sure you click on my Etsy link that's in the description, and also you can see it on the screen at the top left-hand corner. And I think I'm done. I'm about to go watch my daughter do her holiday performance at school. So, yeah, and I probably am going to lose my voice because I feel like I've been screaming at the computer. But it's fun. I love being here with y'all. All right, take care. I love each and every one of y'all. Bye.